All right, we good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So introduce yourself, your name.
Okay. Hello, my name is Orlondo Otis Hundley. I'm also 97 Otis, and I'm running for mayor of Schenectady, New York.
And you're also a rapper.
Oh yes, yeah, the biggest.
So the first question I want to ask you is, how made you want to run as mayor of Schenectady at the very beginning?
Well, the first time I was involved in politics was when I was very young, 16, and the school board at Schenectady High School was attempting to take away the arts and the sports. And there were two major events that coincided with that. One being initially when my lacrosse team asked me to speak to the news, and that's a news clipping that I actually share very frequently. And then secondly, I got to speak at a school board meeting, and it was like the first time that I wrote a speech and then prepared it for a large audience. And from that moment on, I mean even before that, like going into politics, it's just like a lot of people could go into politics, but I will say that most of the political campaigns that I've seen are vanity projects. There was no guarantee that me going into politics I'd be as good as I am on policy, and I think I do have some of the best policy, and I support some of the most popular policy on a city level, state level, and a national level. But I was cut from the cloth that made this possible, and I just have the support of some of the greatest people in New York.
Great. If you became the mayor of New York, which you have huge chance of it.
Oh, it's Schenectady, yep.
Yeah, well, Schenectady, yep. What people will expect from you?
Well, you're gonna be able to expect more sidewalks, more bike lanes. The fact that our tax dollars will no longer be sent to third-party corporations, and we are going to exit a number of contracts that actually straddle Schenectady's ability to support its working class and its family and its young people. We'll no longer let companies like Uber siphon off millions of dollars a year from upstate New York, and we'll also be, one of the greatest administrations to grace City Hall in Schenectady's history, just on the basis of the connection that we have with the community.
So you explained about how your interest in politics developed when you're young. But what motivates you to run mayor of Schenectady? What do you want to provide to people? You were to explain what's going to happen. Yeah. But what's the base of your motivation for this movement? The motivation is that if you see that something is wrong, if you see it, say something. And I felt as if, I'm 28 now, be 30 by the time that I'm elected mayor. And there were a number of years where I felt, like I said on one song, that, I hate to watch the world burn and all I offer you is songs. And I felt like, it's like my music was doing so well, and I was reaching like an international audience, and I was hardly speaking about what was taking place in Schenectady. And the motivation is that, there's a lot wrong in Schenectady, and it's been wrong since I was a child. I'm a Schenectady native. And the motivation and the drive comes from the fact that these are very easy fixes, and when, you hear over the 300 videos that I've recorded on this campaign, I don't think, whether it be music, whether it be campaigning for mayor, the thing I continually bring to any endeavor that I take on is consistency, and I put an amount of effort into things that genuinely does seem unhuman. I don't know anyone else who, there's a lot of people working hard, but I'm working very hard for what I'm trying to get done. And it's self-propelling. Yeah. Well, we can find you on social media or any platform.
You can find me at Orlondo Hundley
on Instagram and also at Major POTUS. You can also watch a lot of the stuff that's going on in Schenectady through Schenectamag or the Upstate New Yorker, and then you can find me on TikTok under the mayor of Schenectady, and YouTube, just put in Orlondo Hundley or 97 Otis, and then you can find me on all musical platforms at 97 Otis, and yeah.
Actually, can I ask one more question? How do you think, what do you think of impact on the social media promotion?
Yeah, well, and this is social media. It's like you have to find your niche, and then your niche will drive your placement in the algorithm, if that makes sense. So I have been able to create a lot of content because I have a lot of thoughts, and whether it be music, because my music was reaching as many people as the campaign that I'm running for mayor in Schenectady is currently reaching, and it's about the amount that I've been able to, the amount of effort and videos that I've been able to put out and music that I've been able to put out. And my philosophy around that is that it can't all be ass. I can't always be wrong, and you're eventually going to nod your head to one of these songs, and it's been an amazing effect because I get stopped everywhere I go. I just got stopped at the biggest Walmart in the country, which happens to be in Albany. I get stopped all across upstate New York because of the campaign that I'm running on basic common sense values that are just missing, and it's allowed me to connect with an audience of all ages, of all racial backgrounds, of all cultural makeups. So it's just been huge, and why it's been so huge for me is because I've just genuinely put myself out there, you know, all of it, you know, and you know, people have been very receptive and very supportive, and they're propelling, you know, this journey to City Hall.
Perfect. I think that's good.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
That's good.